as well. And I have total confidence in what I'm doing in this business I'm starting. And I feel very confident that I'm going to be meeting someone. But how do I get rid of the fear to make room for all of my real confidence?
You know, confidence is really an ego-based emotion. And it usually comes from achievement. When we achieve things, we feel confident. Which is, it's not a terrible thing, but what you really want to have is certainty. Certainty that you know what you're doing, you know how to do things, that you understand how the flow of life works, that there's a certainty. And it's a knowing as well. So I guess part of the flip for you is stepping back from, and this is the smart people syndrome. We're able to achieve. We get 4 PhDs, you know, we have 10 houses. We're achievers. And so, but that's an ego-based activity. And for smart people, it's like it's not a doing thing. It's always a feeling thing. And it's allowing life to take its process. And we don't have to control the way life works, but we learn how to flow with it. And so flowing with it means staying in the moment, what the feelings are right now. You know, paying attention to how you feel is like the most important thing. So if you're in the moment and you're saying, yeah, I have a lot of certainty that I can do this and I can do that, but I'm feeling fearful and I'm feeling scared. And then you say, well, what is that? And maybe you won't get an answer. Maybe you will. It doesn't really matter. But what's most important is you say to yourself, well, fear in and of itself is a lie. That's not the truth of who I am, because the truth of who I am is Source. And Source is up here, only knows prosperity and joy and forgiveness and compassion. So it's like you have to talk yourself through it. It's a practice of remembering who you truly are and turning those thought patterns on the axis, if you will. And it's really quite easy. Most people, you know, people say to me, oh my gosh, it's so hard. I have these blocks. And it's not hard. It's much harder to be in fear and to be in uncertainty. So I think for you, just staying in the moment, what that moment is. And then even if you don't know the answer, that's okay. You know, sometimes I'm doing energy work and I see a glob of energy in someone's face. I don't care what that energy means. It's just in the way. Let's just move it out of the way. And you do that by raising your awareness, keeping your vibration up through either the self-talk or exercise. You know, do the best you can. And it's not like plastering on a positive grin. You know, I'm happy. I'm thinking positive. I'm happy. I'm feeling positive. You know, see, I'm smiling. It's not that. That's trying to behave. It's really allowing. And sometimes, as we've noticed with Tanis, when we're having self-realization and we get back to ourselves, it is somewhat sad when we realize we've neglected ourselves or we've sacrificed ourselves for others. And so if there's some pain or sadness around, you know, what you did to yourself, just forgive yourself and move forward. But it's a process. And for you, it's really stepping away from achievement and going back into allowing and being part of the flow of life and trusting, anytime there's worry, trusting that there is a purpose and getting in sync with that purpose.